Ballerstatus.com.
Art imitates life, so when I write, my heart that emulates life, all heights and all depths, large nations and small sects, standing ovation for old texts. Art imitates life, so when I write, it's my heart that emulates life, all heights, all depths, large nations and small sects, standing ovation for old texts. Old Max, who wrote the Bible or the Holy Quran? While the pictures show Knight Templars holding arms, crusade wars pursue their cause, produce their swords. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. I call through the heavens, through hell I walk, humming the hymns within. Salvation from a foundation of sin. Genesis 10, how the races begin. After clouds brought this place to its end. Crowds of people occupy the spaces again. Eve children rebuilding from the same tree that killed them. And Adam became a dragon. He said he was from Saturn. He dropped Aladdin within his tavern. Begin to build pyramids within the villages. Put up statues, but it wasn't in their images. They say they built it from the top down. Mysterious circle found within the crops on the ground. His hand pointed slowly, show his teeth was all rot when he smiled. His garment smelled the myrrh, but couldn't hardly understand the word. Malnurtured, but he bowed when he worshiped. And it seemed that he shouted loud verses. Every 23rd step, he lifted his hand and said, bless. He'd take a bite of this plant and reciting the chant. His voice would get lower, then he was sort of in a trance. Then he extended his hand to give me the plant. Soon as I touched it, with his mind he instructed, I could be corrupted or abducted. I ate, I felt dusted, started bugging. All of a sudden, I saw the destruction and the reconstruction. I walked on fire, talked to Elijah. Saw empires applaud their writers and reward their fighters. Kings that wore the paws of tigers. Art imitates life, so when I write, my heart that emulates life, all heights and all depths, large nations and small sects, standing ovation for old texts. Art imitates life, so when I write, it's my heart that emulates life, all heights, all depths, large nations and small sects, standing ovation for old texts. Old Max, a glass of water, a tank of oil, jug of blood, a bit of fire, open arms for hugs, under my pits of wire, strapped with bombs, the whole world is gone. See you in the sequel, reborn. A wise man said, we'll die in dread, children won't last. Chemical gas, save the world, difficult task. Hollywood is much different from a Cali hood. Burn down the government, I probably would. Me and my Anunnaki army is good. Even the mantis prays twice or once a day to keep his arm folded, just in case he forget. And even a snake prays his name when he hiss. They dance with the devil, so I had to split. Art imitates life, so when I write, my heart that emulates life, all heights and all depths, large nations and small sects, standing ovation for old texts. Art imitates life, so when I write, it's my heart that emulates life, all heights, all depths, large nations and small sects, standing ovation for old texts. Old Max, old Max.
I'll get you when I get out. You're the first one I'm coming for.
Ballerstatus.com.
Yeah. Research. 8-Dead Ocelot Claw. Jaguar Paw. War. Yeah. 7 thunders. 7 hurricanes. That's what we do. Peace, hood. Let's go. Planets and storm, loud clouds, gases will form, hot and cold mixture currents, universal born, angelic beings, 6 would agree, 6 would disagree, vision P, now picture me, climbing down to a throne to get off, walk all alone in the zone, from blessed to a shepherd, to a peasant, to naked, to begging, to telling my friends I came from heaven, they thought I was crazy, asked the reverend, wielding my spiritual axe, the weapon, hell is setting, meanwhile the castles in the sky, let rockets fly, and kingdoms below the earth, war over turf, dead, Lord me in the dirt, now I'm back to work, oh death, where's thy sting, the eyes of a king, the size of my wings, closed down on hell, like I'm clothed with the veil, white, bright, streaks of angels, fleets of devils, old rebels, in the Monte Barrow, I I saw murderous thieves, drug cartels with keys, gangsters, pits, hoes, snip blows, rub it on their teeth, their lips, then they close. Windows, kiss from the widows, webs of bodies stuck in lobbies, shotties with triggers that keep clicking, time it keeps ticking. Where I find these visions, I wake up into a dream, I fall asleep, seeing reality, fix falling down my tears, millennium years. Rewind back to the throne till I sat back up into the stardust. In God we trust. In God we trust. In God we trust. You can see the world from us. 12 beings inside my soul, right wondrous. The galaxies in the stardust, channeling my mouth. In God we trust. In God we trust. You can see the world from all of us. 12 beings in my soul, right wondrous. From galaxies from the stardust, channeling into my mouth. God we trust. Superheroes, horned angels, halo demons, techno priests, electro pros, ghetto streets. Cyborgs walk down the sidewalk. Look up, mechanical hawks, log on, robots crying, some dying. From the grill, the machine of flesh. What's next? Do you believe in aliens? Have you heard of the Anunnakis, Babylonian snake lord, the Assyrian eagle gods? This is a job, the Jewish mystics, Hebrew cards. Right then, nature fist, palme grip, oolong tea. I brew long streams, study a cave for 8 days. From a fade to waves to braids. Call my elders to help us. Make sure you finish your bowl of rice before the fight. Okay, I'm in my fight stance. Then he asked me a question, quite advanced. My mind guessing, question, what's a measure of wheat to a heart? Loved ones to a dying one. How many worlds lie from the tongue? Thought to myself, it's a trick through the fist. Buddhist miss, Judah to my Abdullah, I must have missed. Where's teacher? In the ethers, dragon core from Giza. Too aggressive, I must have missed the message. Where's teacher? Upon my shoulders. Told you, soldier, let this be a lesson. Listening is an art. Listening is an art. Formed, integrated within thee. In God we trust. You can see the world from us. 12 beings inside my soul. Right wondrous. The galaxies in the stardust. Channeling into my mouth. The average God we trust. You can see the world from all of us. 12 beings in my soul, right wondrous. From galaxies from the stardust, channeling into my mouth. In God we trust.
The most important thing is we are getting out of this rat's hole. And there ain't gonna be no more street corner hustling for me.
The secret of Sumerians, the true origin of man, the proof of the Kobe University in Japan. From the nursery, the mind still expands. Is it the hands of time or your time is at hand? What's the connection with the Israelites, the country of Ghana? 300 CE, 33 kings of Uganda, tracing their lineage to King David's kindred. Slave sentence, the macabre ascension, books of Zechariah extension. His handwriting still living. Witness, understand quotes of Santos Bonacci. Priest embody how to flow godly by itself. I need no army. I need no army. I need no army. Need no army. Egyptians saw themselves belonging to their own race. Is what they used to say, but studies of Noah by the youth today. Studied by Delaware, help was there. A seat in the elder's chair, angelic stare. Peace to Phil Valentine's, supreme skill challenge mine. The fourth kind, hygienic science. While I get 'em rhyming, empires rise and fall. Thieves hide in their walls, distill back what they took. The Most High got us all. The circle, the cipher, the virtue, the writer, the disturbing truth, the deciders. What's the worst? Before contributed to mankind, applied to thyself, I realize I need help. Spirit God of an elk, it pours in a dry lake bed. Hooves upon a snake head, the hooves were closing, showing me the land of the great dead, blowing smoke from his nostrils. The quotes of the gospel, clergy, a man, a pope, and apostle. Heaven awaits, Malcolm Bishop, the angels of faith. Long way to kingdom of God, seem a mirage. What did they establish amongst the stars? Read it on blogs. The dream is not far than the Turus, the war of the Buru. The Rick's people, Flying disc. Sleepy.
That's how we do it in Brooklyn. Yeah, Billy Bass.
BonusCabbage.com.
The boys from Brooklyn always coke cooking. Jumping when they hear the key in the lock, they watch. My nine spray gangster, rude boys, see danger. Doors get kicked in, shoot everything living. Drugs, walls, bodies on floors, wrapped in love. Side 12, Timberland, left tracks in blood. Prince matches mug. Nice in the back of the club. Trying to relax and get a buzz. Puffing cigars, blowing weed up in the stars. Shut his eyes to see the D's in their cars. By the time he opened them up, the club erupted. He saw a gun aiming at him. Boy, silver badges. He could feel the madness beneath the table, trying to feel for automatic. War's drastic. He said, I'm not going back. Squeezing while he raising his strap. The PO's already blazing their gas. He slipped beneath the table, screamed that he's hitting the navel, and then he felt the grip of the angel. Men, I won't die. Fire burned Babylon high. Reincarnation must try. Ionized ruler, he rose. Pulverized line of Judah, but he didn't see the left shooter. Two to his medulla, and one through his chamber. Cast away to the ruler. In the field where it's real, I don't see the mice when they squill. I always turn it back from the hill. Bats move by sonar. Dudes in the crew is bipolar. Watching his back, looking over his shoulder. In the field where it's real, I don't see the mice when they squill. I always turn it back from the hill. Bats move by sonar. Dudes in the crew is bipolar. Watching his back, looking over his shoulders. My man got one leg, but sick with gunplay. Old school, but look cool with some grays. Shot a man, calling him a liar. To set him on fire, his girls they screwed up. Since the days of the school bus, knew he was wild, carried bazookas. Yo, preach, niggas keep walking up a block. Every day on the clock, I'll go grab the Glock. I said, chill, we don't did enough for real. We're getting older, we got soldiers to build. Cause when they go down martial law, then he paused. As if something foreign was coming out of my jaws. He said, I'm tired of the Illuminati. What I do with the shotty? Remove soul from body, then go smoking the lot. All this conspiracy is stopping us from getting G's. I want a mansion in the snow so I can start hitting the skis. Then getting the keys, then whipping the V's and flipping the weed. Nigga, you got one leg and some say, ha ha ha, you make me laugh, get some pegs. Wait, I know where the vultures lay their eggs. Do it for the culture to hand them an AK. Use your talent for freedom. Can you tell the devil when you see him? And when he challenged, can you beat him? About to answer me back. And when the car pulled up, windows cracked, pointed the gat, guns went off, and he was sent off for something he did way back. The day cracked. I don't see the mice when they squill. I always turn it back from the hill. Bats move by sonar. Dudes in the crew is bipolar. Watching his back, looking over his shoulder. In the field where it's real, I don't see the mice when they squill. I always turn it back from the hill. Bats move by sonar. Dudes in the crew is bipolar. Watching his back, looking over his shoulders.
Yes, Dr. Dredd, just perfect. A wall of crime.
My Tiger Kung Fu is better than yours. I don't think you're good enough to avenge your master.
Embody everything that's godly. Godly. My body's a cathedral, y'all, with stained glass and tattoos. Each showing the faces of Jesus when he's delivered the bad news. Each tat show my life in acts. Scriptures and killers and cats. From my early beginnings to my ascension in rap. From losing one of my kindreds, from my dominion, all facts. It wasn't really a glory road. Read across my back, true stories are told. This one in my wrist, I took a risk. 98 put out a disc, and took the world out on a disc. Pluto with a new flow. In the booth, the youth truth told. My elbow shows a hellhole and a railroad with train passengers towards Africa. This is the chapters of Abra, Kadabra, dark matter, sparks gather. Noah on the arc ladder. On my shoulders, the art's blacker. Much older with dark actors. The body is the temple. I use Gotti for the influence. Hence, the pen moves. The same way the chakras in Zendu. The same way the mantras in Hindu. Children became monsters. The poison, the lies, depression, the pain. Warning, the signs, confession, the blame. Losing our time, the end is nigh. Behold, the Lord shall crack the sky. The poison, the lies, the passion, the pain. warning, the signs, confession, the blame. We're losing time. The end is nigh. Behold, the Lord shall crack the skies. Red crows flying with their wings upside down through a city where mountains look like lions' bodies laying on the ground. What happens when you pull a tarot and see a king in shackles, but every time you dream you seem to travel? If it's a spiritual battle, why you need physical ammo? Somebody told me through this maze to see the ancient days, what lies between the gaps of trap. It's pitfalls when you mix dogs, put your safety at risk more. The moon shall be darkened, the sun shall be turned to blood. The heart shall be hardened, the peninsula shall be broken. The earth shall be as a flood. The man shall run towards the God that he made, leaving bread, wine, meat, and eggs. They have ears, but they hear not. Eyes, but they see not. Mouth, but they speak not. Secrets of the Enoch, unmoving forever still before the kiosk. Poison, the lies, depression, the pain. Warning, the signs, confession, the blame. Losing our time, the end is nigh. Behold, the Lord shall crack the sky. The poison, the lies, depression, the pain. Warning, the signs, confession, the blame. We're losing time, the end is nigh. Behold, the Lord shall crack the skies.
Byzantine king, killer breeze. All Neil gets the ring. It's the Byzantine king, killer breeze. I leave the blood spilling in the streets. It's the Byzantine king.
Come back here, you rabbit. Nighty night.
You are about to enter hell. Hell! The netherworld, the infernal regions, the abode of the damned.
Refers to as the Habibu, a nomadic tribe that Blavatsky claims originated from India or is of Dravidian ancestry. The Judeo-Christian apologist automatically jumped on and assumed that these Habiri were the Hebrews.
As long as God rules in heaven, this eternal struggle will never end.
He stood beside the cave entrance, his back arch holding the stick beneath the cliff, his back hard. His face and eyes seem older and fixed on the beyond, the unknowing, unspoken. He reached his arms, then turned over to his palms. Then said inside is the writing of the holy scribes. His eyes shut, but then slowly rise. He gave off ghostly vibes. He smiled, his gold teeth shine. Ah, yes. Would you like me to explain? What's on the walls? Such a fell frame. His hand shaking as he pointed this way. Follow me. It's right outside a hollow tree where owls be. Near Falcon Peak, right below his Powell's Creek. Our rates are hourly. Mister, I didn't get your name. He turned around into a big ball of flames. The walls and the halls of the kings are standing in awe at a god.
See all the more creeps over there, man. And you know they ain't cool up there. You know they gonna want some static, man. Like, what do y'all want to see?
Night right here. Yeah. Me and my nigga Wall. School back, they breezy. It's my word, you know what I'm saying? Time to get fly again like the first day. Hey, yo, me and Killer Priest, we don't take no shorts. We play the game, get dirty, yo, we love our sport. We the world travelers, MCs from out New York. Homies wanna be us, little mamas wanna hump something. Since we Killer Bees, we might have had to jump something. Me and my hoopers go hard for this rap shit. My nigga Wall always coming with the fat shit. It sounds nice, you want banging in your fat wig. We on Cali mode, puffing on some good weed. About to break them off, something rock the bells week. Summertime over, let them school bells speak. Welcome back, my niggas that love school. Welcome back to all my niggas that think it's cool. Welcome back to all my niggas that get gritty. Welcome back to all my niggas that love trade. Yo, yo.
School days, lunchroom with the food trays. New fade, fresh gear, toothpaste. Pink fuzz on the youth face. Brush the grin, recess, touch the pen. Reflex, we rush the gym. Art class, brolic with the dark mask. Smooth pin game with the sharp pad. Football, hood brawls, anything Ultra Brand could recall. Bubble butts, hopscotch, double dutch. Hard rocks, hip hop, never cuddle much. Pumas, Adidas, Nikes, rumors, cheaters, fights, eager to write, report cards, sports cards, the courtyard. We lost guard, but we fought hard. Yeah, yo, heavy change, rock steady range, pop deadly aim, cops buried in the game.
Welcome back to all my honeys that graduated on some real shit, feeling real glad you made it. In my hoop cut class, but still got by. Put that work down, that's how we survive. You know them cold school days bring that goose alive. Hat with the ball on it, you in the hall on it. Teach over beats, my son war on it. Dog all it on the heads, wanna ball on it. On some school boys.
Startup sequence.
We're gonna turn it on. We're gonna bring in the power.
Peace. Yo, my name is Priesthood. I'm from a planet of 1,000 suns, a million years. And I came down to your galaxy to MC, you know what I mean? I'm from a time called forever. That's eternity, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get into this right here. Get into this. Yo. Amazing, platonic solids, rhyme tonic with knowledge, robotic machinery, hand blasted mic rockets. Take off the docket. Futuristic lizard with lyrics, Jewish mystic descendants, Hindu with vision, temples, Hasidics with Christians that listen. My mission of them who came to earth first, from a starburst. God's shirt warmed the pockets of conscious logic. Cosmic garments, doctrines, Lord Marduk from stardust that God touched, planet space product. Fell from grace to hard luck. My wings became arms, feathers became fingers. On that day it stormed. My face grew meaner until it's grew to a cruel demeanor. Chasing money, pursue to the beast bringers crew with FEMA. There be war between us forever.
During the battle, Harlark realized the Zetons were trying to lure him away from the Earth, leaving it unprotected. So he turned away from the enemy spaceships and charted a new course back to his native planet.
Captain Harlock, please report to the lab. The chemical breakdown of the Zeton body is ready. Come on.
My pen's the goggle lens, rappers ATVs, hopping over sand dunes of man's dooms. The grip and tell where a killer dwell. Highs out in Cancun, fucking Spanish women, tanning his sands, his hands are trembling. We rubbing lotion on her, on Nude Beach, two freaks. She's a goner from street corners with heat on us. Come horseback riding with a tyrant who loves whores but acts violent. He lures old women inside. Gets the knifing, slicing is trifling. Lightning spells out letters as they streak across the skies. P-R-I-E-S, electricity. Come snowboard with the ghost lord. This what I wrote for. This what the horoscope saw from out of Celestial Academy. Look at the tree of life diagram. See priest anatomy. From the medieval family called the Maccabees. I grew up at the Abbassy. Now they call me your majesty. Don't be mad at me, I'm just a deity. I I took on the alias, cause you can't pronounce the true name of the alien. The African, Aborigine, Israelian, King Arthurian, half Nazarene, half Celestian, barbarian. The Sapphire yet, Zera cards, said priests of God. Go ahead, read them all, you still see me as Lord. Father's Enoch, my mother's is Sephiroth. Blessed, born naked, here, born in the desert. Placed in the arms of a shepherd, I let the truth loose before I take exit. Laugh to myself, how y'all calling me Walter? Body never dies, it just turns to the white suns on top of ocean waters. The transformation of my lines, the transmigration of the mind. See what's in mind, a sea full of rhymes, magic and classics. Tablets go way past time. The moon is for season, the comets for signs. When I'm writing, I have actual sightings. Come bring the good tidings. My all friends is essential. Take a glimpse into my view of my mental. I'm washing in the lonely streams. The bloodstained cloth, king on his horse. Only in my dreams he would talk, telling me this is hell, just leave. He was compelling, showing me the music industry. My record's not selling, my ruins in the end of me eventually. Said if I don't go back, the road is black. The crows attack. I step back, spoken rap, that form into a golden axe. Blood and feathers, it seems like we fought forever. The skies turned terror, his eyes and flesh turned leper. Then I turned to this heifer. She told me the skeletal figure rides a white horse slowly across the field. This means end change. Accept that life is cyclical and that you're lyrical. Immortality. Then I saw morgues around me. It got cloudy. She walked away, paused. She said justice will be yours. A fair decision will be made in your favor. Then I transform into a gangster. Can't believe that I wrote this on paper.
Sometimes and travel all over the universe. I go to other galaxies and visit strange alien planets. I zoom right through things like meteor showers and skim over black holes. It's exciting.
Yeah, new life to the fullest. Represent that new life, please. Children of the lower worlds, less fortunate. From the orphanage, teardrop coffin lids. The upper world feels your pain. 120,000 years of rain for the youngest slain. Your memory lasts for centuries. A tribute for what you've been through. May your life continue. Live on other planets where you see the great ones standing. Even though they took life for granted. Like the untold stories of Cleveland Martin. Investigation found the maps of votes in his apartment. The informant, mob cops, crime bosses, and cover-ups, FBI's and flying saucers. Watching Night Watch, online love affairs and true crimes. Conjugation of Masons, showing new signs. Government conspiracies, the X now hollow in the hands of this killer bee. Jericho flesh, build walls around my mind. From a speck of dust to my exodus, to the black holes, to the nebulous. I hear mystic messages and raindrops. Crack the code of the crop, my brain locks. Then slide out the chamber. Ink sprays over the paper. The diary books of a gangster. Welcome you to the new reality. Reality. Welcome you to the new reality. Reality. No more prosecutors' excitement. Remarkable federal indictments. $1 billion drug bust, no thugs discuss. Mathematical enlightenment with masterful writing. Mind travel need no license, just high science and incredible rhyming. What happened to Tyson? They killed his mind. He stopped fighting. Early 80s, the man was a giant. A nightclub owner, secret friends with 2 Colombian drug lords. They all traffickers. Same Valentine's Day, blood massacre. The heart in my chest is the shape of Africa. My brain is lavender, accepting calls from 911 plane passengers. They said they never aboard, the government use a remote, so let's revolt. Someone cut the cord, at night the sky nights. Once that falling fiery rings, I am king. From higher heights I see beyond the neon clouds. For eon my name rings out loud. The future is now, eternal life is in the journals I write. Exit, I exist as one. There is none beside the sun, beyond boundaries. Without change or movements, only elements and ruins. Concealed within myself, thoughts of a seahorse submerged deep in the cosmic waters. I breathe the source of life, the force, the planets, small to gigantic. Gave him commandments, the wings of the wind, fly by flapping across the entire atlas. New world.
Man is God. He is everywhere. He is anybody. He knows everything. This is the Prometheus New World.
Down over Montego Bay, where hustlers and ball players come in to play. Lifestyle gives a grand view as Pan Am flew some nets down from the iron wings of JetBlue. Dress shoes, beachfront, pimp house, pimped out villas for fly niggas, quiet killers, millenniums, condominiums with wide pillars. The finest community results for Dolph, digital room keys, luxury spas for broads, shopping, dining, the beach chair with the mirror reclining, a clear atmosphere, see the planets aligning, shining, dive into turquoise water during sun time, during the moon skyline, the stars reflect like corners. Then it's casino, poker, the gamblers come out, but on the other side is soldiers, the hammers dump out, they shoot up corners, 5G stats for the lawyers, in case someone saw you amongst the snake talkers, the night walkers, the native New Yorkers, all the way across the borders. We hit the street like savages, start apartheid like the Africans, M16s with banana clips. The streets made us like this, I told my psychoanalyst, handle it.
Better than the young man's knowledge is an old man experience. Skin tatted up, my mind is curious. Though I stumble, I rise 7 times stronger, more thorough in the march. Better than the young man's knowledge is an old man experience. Skin tatted up, my mind is curious. Though I stumble, I rise 7 times stronger, more thorough in the march.
We all in prison, none of us free. Shop in the richest neighborhood, it's still government cheese. Shove them and squeeze, gut them and leave. Blood on their sleeve, cut them with these. Roll them in the rug on the trees. Mob through laughing, cartel assassins. Fucking God, I use a barbell to bash them. Democrats and the fascists. Nukes pointed at the continent. Armed defense, border education decaying. Bombs commence, attacks in Iraq. Sign of the time, money over mine. Soldiers in the line, Jehovah order wine. The news takes over the tube. Face confused, this place is a zoo. Meanwhile at Mr. Chow, sitting down with black cars and fast cars of rap stars that attract y'all. If we don't tell the truth to the youth about their roots and what they plan for you, we deserve the punishment due.
Better than the young man's knowledge is an old man experience. Skin tatted up, my mind is curious. Though I stumble, I rise 7 times stronger, more thorough in the march. Better than the young man's knowledge is an old man experience. Skin tatted up, my mind is curious. Though I stumble, I rise 7 times stronger, more thorough in the march.
How I stay afloat as a goat. The rap game needed a pulse. Y'all beat it the pulse. What I seen was a bow above my skull. I took the oath. I suppose your team is a hoax. What I see is a joke. I wait in the votes. The murder I wrote. Never heard my approach. Silence. Will I kill a giant? I'm still a lion with the courage to give you the street coverage. Heat busting. Flights with the Louis V luggage. Till police cuff him coming through customs. Slug him or they drug him. Bullets through his chest or his stomach. Death is sudden. Coming from the east, northwest, or southern. Streets is stubborn, you cheated, you frontin'. Priests is governed by higher forces. Maybe flying saucers from another orbit where they're hot in waters. Found by scientists. When I'm rhyming, I am Hiram and Biff. My lines are the bricks.
Better than the young man's knowledge is an old man experience. Skin tatted up, my mind is curious. Though I stumble, I rise 7 times stronger, times stronger, more thorough in the mind. Street pieces.
At night, lepers break into the temple and drink the sacrificial vessel dry. A condor in the sky, cigar smoke reverse in front of my eyes, back into my mouth. The fire goes out, my room turns black, the moon gets fat. Beneath it there's secrets, dealers with crack, killers with cats, hoodies and caps. I'm out of body. I become the streets breathing through a sewer hole. I am the belt that the shooters hold. I became the building that's chilling. Murals, R.I.P. across my brick stomach. Someone's coming. Barely can hear what their lips are mumbling. They stash a bag between my bones. Suddenly I am the bag, holding 3 crystal stones. The crack inside me yelling, they can't breathe. I try to use my cement, the abdomen to push them free. They told me if they find a supplier, he usually finds a buyer. Then it's off to the lighter, the tube of fire. They said then we become as one. We transform into something strong, a gas, toxic form. From solid to killing brain cells. It's insane and it's hell, so please free us. Fall upon us, crush us dust. Just then 2 fingers grabbed them, 1 wore a ring. I became a sleeve, the wrist spoke to me. He said his hands about to freeze. Heard a conversation between the ring, told a story of a finger who pushed the trigger for them little killers, we call them rocks. His hand got hot, I became as hard as liver. Yo, stop, he riddled from shots, his eyes turned dark. I woke up and lit up a bar.
Demons, temple, altar, the flames, paradise, insult, paradise, the glory, the money, the judgment, the fame, the demons, the temple, the altar, the flames, paradise, insult, paradise.
When I sleep, I dream of days of black forest, rivers of blood, pentagrams on the mirrors of thugs, scary mares of my enemies, filling me with slugs, haunting my memories. It's the misery I love. I wake up with prayers under my breath, make sure the stairs is under my steps. Lately, I've been writing pages under distress. I want to see the new life that's promised. I want to see the men who live honest. I want to see the things that Nostradamus, Prophet Muhammad. I look around, all I see is garbage. Kids searching through a dead man's pockets. The projects we try to survive, while we only ask questions when we hide. I want to see the Messiah's enthronement. I want to see peace and light on the night of atonement. I want to see heaven on earth, the afterlife, the rebirth. The Nazarite bring peace to our turf. I know the devil wanted all reverse. It's all up in the universe, but you have to do some research. If you're a leader of your crew, they want to kill you. You see higher than your team, they want to shield you. If you talk about the problems in your hood, they want to replace you. If you try to do good, they're going to hate you. With this mind state, what do you do? Which path do you choose? Either way, you have to pay dues. They say we all born to lose. We set up to fail. I'm on my rooftop, victory I yell. Like Obama did it with the girls in Michelle. I look at this government and load up my shells. Bah!
Glory, money, judgment, fame, demons, temple, altar, the flames, paradise, insult, paradise, the glory, the money, the judgment, the fame, demons, the temple, the altar, the flames, paradise, insult, paradise.
Let us pray. Story of a man who told a story of another man. Told a story of another man. Insult. Guitar, the tough rap. You know, tree of life inside you. Look inside.
I don't mind a little shakedown, a little bunko, but it's just not.
Yo, turn the TV down.
You know, almost got
Here's $50,000. Let's do this. The one I'm dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't you worry about it.
If they pick me up one more time, George, it's 3 strikes and out.
Amongst the heat busting, weed functions, streets discussions, a fleet's coming. Niggas keep hustling, one rushing, his head blooded, his eyes all wild. The night sky had a devil-like smile. Rain, lightning stabbing at the earth. What shakes us down to an area where murderers lurk and burglars surge through bottomless pockets. All alone apartments, a place well known, controlled by crime and convicts. A place we all familiar with. It's called the projects. Now take a look at the scene. That's in progress. A black Chevy slowly brewed around the block, holding 4 killers with loaded up Glocks. They scoping the spots, their eyes were gouging the city housing for areas least the loudest, more or less least the crowded. From a distance heard police sirens, quickly fade to silence. The night air became every thug's greatest challenge. Each assassin wore the face of violence. They found the spot, then they docked. Each killer never missed their mark. They quietly submarine around the park like a shark that stole through the dark. Four hooded shadows, high against the crack walls in war apparel. These outlaws travel, 8 silent feet creeped upon the back of the lobby door. Where on the other side lays all kinds of war. Knives and razors, guns galore, ones with lasers, crooked strangers, look of danger. Gangsters and gamblers, hustlers and servers and customers, murderers and grandmothers and smugglers of grams and others. Blocks away, the noisy street murmured. They took out they burners, perfect time. The moon was fat murder. They spot 2 of they crack workers, playing games of chance. They quickly advance, they stalk cat like gas tight amongst the crack pipes and scattered dice. The lobby domino with stairs, a faint trace of weed fume hung in the air. Each heart played a game of truth and dare. Eyes served their place for a familiar face and traps. Each clutching their gas, cause everybody strapped. They spotted the hit, eyes were fixed. Let the other 3 know this was it. A smile twitch, ghost like at the corners of his mouth. Before he shot the dude name out, the kid slid out. He crouched as he squeezed the trigger. In the sudden, all types of death and bleeding niggas. Bullets hissing like rock snakes. Hands suddenly stopped on the clock of faith. His body rocked away. Horrific sight. Reporters said the grisly murders happened last night. 11 shot, not pronounced dead by the meds. For pounds and breads, the rounds of lead. Now the soul's dragged down by the hounds pulling the sled. The sun brought forth the power on the streets. The newspaper read.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people.
Sitting in my chair, then the vision appears. Staring at the wall turned into the spheres. And the spheres held the planet, someone distant, some near. Out of limits, in the instant was there. Warm currents were rushing, infinities came in abundance. Century seasons only by the dozens. Prophesied that I coming, and it was told I hold the mic way beyond the hundreds. The mic turned to greatness. Greatness took me to the sacred places to give the glory over me like a blanket. Then I reclined so I could see the design. Voice said, close your eyes, cause all we need is your mind. And the rhyme, like a storm as the currents blew me on through gases. I saw places where planets were born. And the voice that spoke to my ghost majestic. Let's show you the essence. Let's reveal to you the presence. The 7th seal of the heavens. Within the will, the legend, the seal of the lesson, the skill is perfection. Kneel before the weapon, alchemists of the sinners to heal. Within the message to build effervescence. I felt shadows all around me. They said there's just the pharaohs trying to crown me. There's tarots and crystal balls within your boundaries. You're now free to explore all the visions and encounters your mind can soar. For all the wisdom and the counsel, a psychic's mystique. I've been writing for weeks. Every time I say a rhyme, it whitens my teeth. Make angels pillars of stone, people pillars of salt. What I reveal under the cloth, when the killer would talk. Swimming in the cosmic gulf, in the rivers of thought, where the healers was taught. But in the mirror seemed lost. And they finished the planet Tiamat on the Shabbat. Then they planted eating crops in the evening would drop. When there was nothingness, that's when y'all made the covenant. On the cross, his blood would drip in the cost, the buzzes pick. Time and admiration, stress and aggravation. I don't do yoga, but I can stretch imagination. God tears turns to prayer beads. Falls over the neck of a cardinal wearing the wooden Mary. Whispering verses over the buried in the Celtic cemetery. And he held it to his visions were heavy. Like a time machine, saw the dynasty of kings. The mind is was seen, the skyline turned to red. We wear paint, beads, water or oil. Saint, holy men, beg or royal. Angels, devils, or aliens. Which you believe in more? Do you receive or restore? Do you want peace or war? Do you wish to live free or by law? It gets deep to the core. We perform prayers, fasting, charities, go on pilgrimage. But do we know what real healing is? Research a million years, the real healing is here. Without the billion, I became a billionaire. From natural disaster to the days of dinosaurs and raptors, to common law, to all kinds of war, to the rapture.
There's always something in the nature of a hoax, because it really does deal with a domain of experience that can't be talked about. But one must remember at the same time that there's really nothing at all that can be talked about adequately. And the whole art of poetry is to say what can't be said.
Yeah. It's music. It's music. The park we do this. Yeah, the park we do this. Candy apple, honey kisses, play the pharaoh, woman riches on the throne, Harabone, stand alone, Caramone, finger pop the at the rockers with the rosters, y'all imposters, we the monsters, eating pasta, robot movement, soul influence, Marvin music, garden to this hardest, truest park we do this, pause, call a doctor, close like lobster, hip hop, a hero, man, up Biro land, Anunnaki, brand new posse, wind me up, walkie-talkie, aki, Shazam, He-Man, gray skull, great foe, great flow, Applebee's, daiquiris, Maccabees, mastery, I savagery, and as for me, celebration, hell embrace himself, a mason, nah, Jella raise him, amazing like the golden age of Scotty Waddy in the lobby, JVC's, TDK, KRS, BDK, these were the days, by Hashim, Yahweh Shah, Cloud at 95, Crown Prince, Brown Trench, VA, William C, Illis 3, Cooler 3, Jazzy T, Master D, and Wizzy D, and that was me, and that was me. Make a deal, the price is right. Wheel of Fortune, icy mics. Used to hold and lick my colons with my portrait highlights. Narration, NFL, Baphoration in his jails. Barry Sanders with them hammers, weaving slammers. These with cameras. Prison war, wizard law, crystal balls, chicken claws, sniffing draw, vision more, spitting raw, getting more. I hear from you, prepare brew. Light a L, enjoy the smell like a spell. Eggs from quail, turtle shell, purple veil on my face. Old school tapes, old school days, tofu plates, spitting spades. We play knuckles, old maid, he shuffle another day. Another hustle, mother pray, devil chuckle, but I'll save you superpowers, swoop through towers, shooting vowels, gain the world and lose your soul, truth be told, UFOs, US codes, computer pros, Judah grows, beautiful, paid with velvet, hate the selfish, fake and jealous, place rebellious, ancient relish, face helmet, take these pellets, blast off, face angelic, face angelic, face angelic. Rebirth, okay, that's where we going.
Enormous proliferation of techniques for subjecting every kind of natural process outside the human skin and now increasingly inside the human skin to some form of rational control. And as we succeed in doing this, it also becomes apparent that we're failing, that the process becomes of such a high degree of complexity that we begin to feel that we're standing in our own way. That everybody complains the state of affairs in the modern world, in the technological world, is so complicated that nobody can understand it. Nobody really knows what to do.
You know, I guessed that you would be the only one who would dare to come here. You've got courage. Before you get a chance to fight with me, you must observe our rules and beat these two swordsmen first.
Yeah, yo, what you know about stepping out the crib like there's 20,000 in all five? Dust still in the fridge. Either or, yo, I rock like a meteor. Bitches know when the kid's high, cause I fuck with the TV on. With the time blow, heavy sway boxes. Petite fillers for the whole team, 8 watches. Ladies and gents, watch me. Every line is snake denim, creeping up on your brain like a Ceterin. Blowing out veterans with a speech impediment. So underground, I stay beneath the crevices. Bitter wars over coke stores, Arabian jewelers keep hitting me all for the cause. See, wealthy princes and I ain't told us. All I gotta do is kick a verse, they like holders. You my nigga done, worship the light on the Phoenix sun. Want you to take my daughter, give your queen a son.
Asked to meet me? That's right. I have heard you're the master of dragon's claws. Right. Maybe. But try me.
Jordan 13s on the feet, splash blood on my threads, how I murder the beat. Like medicine to infants out of their reach. In a charcoal 7 with the Chardonnay seats. Now my name ring. I played the pawn and bear the storm. Now I'm made king. I wave my arm and they respond. Stay gone off the haze and dawn. Game long like triple overtime. Overtime, stay strong. The great one, fake none. Put it on the Bible. See me face to face. Look me in my eyes. Two Spartacus flow. Stroke rookies in the vitals. Only time I go soft. Raw pussy on the cycle. Your Highness, INS darts catch your body. And all a nigga saw was the sparks from the Tommy. Poppy spit the fist scale raw. Coppin' Polly. Big brother Raleigh on deck. Got
My
it
ride is
right.
like a holy grail cup, documented in my sentence. Around the edges show my pledges of my life beginning. From warm, bloody, sworn, ugly to a godly finish. To naysayers throwing stones, hoping I'll diminish. The skies open till I rose to 3 or 4 dimensions. With great wings, lesson of doubt is the grave bring. The afterlife chapters I write with great kings and spiritual forms. Hearing from beyond, they talk to me through a cloth kufi. Lord's beauty and elemental gems of life. I'm Lord's jury. Amongst the land dwellers, never trust what a man will tell you. They give you stone for bread, you found dead with no dog to smell you. Pass your acid in your liquor glasses when they pour it. Have you throwing up blood and toilets? Just a week ago, you spotted them walking with your enemy and you recall it. It wasn't me mugging, they were talking, plotting on you. But God made me unnormal. Y'all die, we rise, breathing immortal.
It has been more than 6 years since our dynasty was overthrown by the Republic. But our people are still suffering. I am determined to reorganize this country, to help our people by overthrowing the Republic. So help me to regain our position, and we will overcome the Republicans.
Well, I respect your ambition, Willie, but you got to have vision.
Vision. To give you vision. To give you vision. To give you vision. To give you vision.
Intervention, life adventures, white winters. Israelite upon the night remembers. Celebrate existence. Snowflakes take the shape of a bright empress. My cold hands reach for the princes and linen, but then it's shootouts, drug wars, liquor stores, cops kicking the door. Visions of war, prison walls so high, bodies stiff in the morgue. Drug sniffing dogs, pissing the halls, they friskers on floors while hitting our jaws, twisting the laws. System is flaws, wisdom no more. Hating ourselves, gated in hell, overpopulated. Those who thought they made it still taking our wealth, raping ourselves. Pyramid falls into Stoneman Lanes. Most high recall we used to hear from space. Mosaic laws appeared in our face. Angels applaud, mothers embrace, strangers explored. Manna we taste, cosmic thoughts. Turn my brain into a gothic quartz crystal. Now Israel knew before a Coptic cross. God knowledge was lost, used to be flossed. Now it's nudity taught, your beauty's the course. Like menorahs, recite the Torah. Anoint my head with white waters, bright aura. Welcome to the second life of water. Israelite, Christ talker, the Skywalker. Faithful Gabriel angel, husband, son, wife, daughter. The righteous order, the sunlight, the moonlight. And you're who's the author. I write my torture, also the good life can offer. Street reporter, priest speaks to pro to record. The wise man from the highlands, hold our wives' hand, righteous eyes scan, the mind span, the tribe stand. We're Aaron, the most high's plan. If the eye brand, skies is tan over the hot sand. Yeah, we entrepreneurs since dinosaurs. Yom Kippur, palms on floors of Rosh Hashanah. Love thick as a Ross's ganja. 12 sit in the Father's honor. Natural mist was cast upon us. The tea ceremonies, the holies of holy, sacred testimonies. The trees of Bodhi, the priests were bony. They pointed slowly, showed me it was me in Nairobi. TPs of the Hopis inside. It was Smokey the chief, spoke ghostly. His eyes was stony, the sky was snowy. The vibe was cozy, the tribes watched closely. I gotta do with poetry, culturally, nobly, vocally, ultimately, globally. Totally, I flow Jehovah tree.
Give you vision. To give you vision. That's all I want to do. Just give you vision. That's all we're doing right here. To give you vision. Just vibe it out. To give you vision. That's what we do. To give you vision. That's why we write rhymes. To give you vision. Speak on the mic. To give you vision. Do you believe? Or do you know? Is your faith blind? Or is it as bright as the sun?
Descendants of Anu took on mortal fashion, built themselves statues in the image of themselves to worship themselves, built towers to themselves to remind them when they fell.